What's going on YouTube? In today's video we're going to be checking out the Dragon Touch Notepad MAX10 Plus. It's so weird calling it a notepad when it's a tablet. It must be a non-Apple thing, more of an Android thing maybe? Not really sure. Either way, tablet, notepad, you get the gist. This is a 10.1 inch display for full HD 1080p. It uses the quantum dot technology, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will, is a Samsung thing. It's just the way that the light, or it emits light from the display here. It says eye care, so what I'm thinking what that is it's easy on the eyes, because you know how bright lights can be when it's dark out. Hurts the eyes. It does have an octa-core CPU. It uses Android 10. I'm not sure if that's upgradable to Android 11, which is the newest, but let's be honest. An Android device with Android OS within the last year or two is pretty incredible. 5,000 milliamp battery, which I believe gets up to about 10 to 12 hours of use, which is great. And you can pick this up for about $170, $160. I believe there's a coupon code as well. I will put it in the description below so you can check out the link yourself. And I believe I do have a coupon code, and I'll put that in the description below so you can utilize that for yourself if you're interested. So $170 for this thing. We're going to check and see how good it is. For $170, I'm not going to say that's probably the best one you can get, obviously, because we have quite a few tablets out there in the 500 plus range. But for $170, I figured I'd pick this up for watching YouTube in bed or watching YouTube sitting on the couch. So on the back, this is the MAX10 Plus model. So MAX10 model number. Android 10 for the operating system. It does have 3 gigabytes of RAM and does have 32 gigabytes of onboard memory or storage. Octa-core CPU. It does have a 1920 by 1200 full HD screen resolution, which is a little bit better than a 1920 by 1080, which is 1080p. The front camera is 5 megapixel and the rear camera is 8 megapixel with autofocus. Battery is 5,000 milliamp and the Wi-Fi is 2.4 or 5 gigahertz all the way up to AC. So that's great. It'll connect to both if you would like, or not both, either or if you'd like. So let's go ahead and check and see what you get in the box. So right off the bat, it's kind of funny. I think that this little charger plug goes in there. It was already out of it. Probably because it's not tied together or sealed up. But either way, you get USB-A charging brick. You get a USB-A to USB-C charging cable here. A pretty thick user manual, which is very impressive. Color manual. I'm surprised to see a pretty thick user manual for a tablet. And then you have a 2-year free warranty. I said, and then you have, like, as if it's the last thing. The last thing is the tablet. Right off the bat, the size of this isn't too bad. For a 10-inch tablet, fits well in the fingers or hands. I can tell the back, even though it's got a sticker on it, I can tell it's very textured, so it's easier to hold on to. I believe that's plastic. Yeah, it's plastic, but it's textured and plastic enough to almost feel metal. Almost a metal feel, but it's not. So we're going to take the sticker off here. Oh. So there you go. Okay, so the texture is at the very bottom only, if you can see that, and the top here with the camera. But the back of it, man, it does feel metal. I wonder if that's... It's plastic. It's got to be plastic. There's no way that's metal. But it does feel like it's metal. So it feels very premier, like a premium product. The top of it and the bottom of it feel metal, like a metal, stainless steel. And it feels solid. That's pretty nice. It feels really solid. I can see right off the bat here is you got a lot of black bars here on the sides. So they don't utilize the screen edge to edge like most people like, or at least I like it. But for a 10.1 inch screen, not utilizing edge to edge, it's still pretty small in the hands. So you can see right here the front viewing camera. The back side, you have the rear camera here, and flash. So it does have a flash here. So on the side here, you have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You have a power button, volume up and down button. On the side here you have, or on the top, you have the USB-C charging port. It's interesting that it's very top there. When you have it plugged in, when you're watching it, I guess it's not down at the bottom when you're trying to hold the tablet, or on the side, it's just right at the very top. Also, maybe. Also, it has, up here, there's 2 SIM card slots, and then a micro SD expansion slot for memory. So in the manual, I didn't see anything that really led me to believe that this thing can use cellular service. So I'm not really sure. Maybe those are extra slots for SD cards. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure on that. Comment in the section below if you know. It does say SIM card 1 and SIM card 2, and then it says TF card, which is usually micro SD for the expansion. So in the user manual, because I read the user manual, doesn't even mention anything about the SIM cards. So I'm not 100% sure there. Either way, let's move on. The screen feels pretty good. It's a pretty solid screen build. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Try not to catch as much glare as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up real quick. So it is right off the bat checking for updates. Let's see if it picks up any. So while this finishes, adding the finishing touches, it says take a few minutes. It's probably gonna take a few minutes, usually does. While it's doing that, I wanted to mention a few things. It did not find any updates that I could see. Also, one thing I did not even know, this has facial recognition when you log in. Kind of like Face ID for Apple. This is good enough. I don't know if that's the way you say it. This has the capability of unlocking your tablet with using your face as the ID. Right off the bat, it says 11:13 a.m. It's more like 11:13 p.m. But this is fresh install, fresh everything. There's a few apps installed here. Google apps, of course. And there's nothing really, no bloatware installed, nothing. Just looking at this, I don't know how, if you can see this without the glare. The screen is actually really nice. The quality of this screen is actually really nice, is what I'm saying here. For the price, I'm really impressed by the screen quality. Let's check out a YouTube video. It does have 2 speakers on it. They're 1 watt each. 1 watt each. Let's go ahead and check out, of course, my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and pull up a video here. Let's do this one. It takes a little bit of time to rotate. So you can see at the bottom here, there's 2 speakers here. I kind of flipped it around the wrong way, didn't I? Oops, I moved on to someone else's video. Another video even. I noticed my voice changed. It wasn't me. But it's a pretty good, decent speakers for what they are. And for the price, I'd say. But let's go ahead and see if I can go home here. Get picture in picture here. That's nice. So it's pretty responsive as far as moving out of a video and opening it back up. Go to ESPN here. Just go to ESPN's website. I just want to see how well it scrolls and how easy, how smooth it is. It's not too bad. For some reason, it's not filling up the whole screen. That may be a Google. Oh, there we go. There's a video at the very top for whatever reason. But it scrolls pretty good. The video that load there in the background is a little bit laggy. Oh, there you go. I think it's the internet. Looks like the draft starts on Thursday. I can't believe the draft starts on Thursday here. Already? I guess it is in the end of April. That's cool. Either way, moving on. So it does scroll pretty good. Let's see how quick it can pick up a video, play a video here. Some of you might be asking, can you play video games or any games like that with this tablet? That was very loud. Now it's downloading the updates here. That's nice. But if you can play games on this, I have seen other videos. I'm not a gamer. I'm not into gaming. I have seen other videos out there that people reviewed these, and it did fairly well with the non-super graphic intensive ones. But when you got into the super graphic ones, it did lag a little bit here and there. But if there's not a whole lot going on, it will do a fairly good job. Let's be honest, if you're super into gaming, you're probably not going to be spending 150. I almost dropped that. You're not going to be spending 150 bucks on a tablet. You're going to be spending probably your $400, $500, maybe even $1,000 on a tablet. Now, your tablet type games like Roblox and Minecraft, and there's a few others probably, it does a fairly good job with those. So if that's what you're interested in, this is probably be a pretty good route to take. So if you're looking for an affordable tablet that's a 10-inch screen at least, and feels pretty good build quality, has a really good quality screen as far as pixels go, and you don't want to break the bank, I would consider this. I'm not 100% sure all the different types of tablets that are out there for this price range. Again, this is about $170, and I'll throw a coupon code in the description below and a link to the product so you can check it out yourself. So 170 bucks. If you have any questions about this device, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. Either I can help you out, or so be it. There might be probably somebody else that can help you out too. People do come on videos and help other viewers out too with questions. If this video helped you out in any way, please leave me a like for the video. If this is your first time to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.